Okay, here we go. Well, it looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Let's continue on that. Let's go here. All right, there we go. Just gotta set something up right quick. How is everyone doing today? Gonna be kind of a short stream, but we're gonna do a few more missions here. I think for the time being, I'm good on ship upgrading for now. Let's see, pull this up. Copy, copy, copy. All right, here we go. Copy that. Okay, exit. Ah, yes, I left off here. Poor air quality. Interesting. Right, let's get out of here. Definitely gonna come back here and build a ship at some point. You can see my massive ship. That's cool. Exit of that. Alright. Alright, so on to missions. Let's see where things take us today. So use the sensor, kill this guy. I think I might do this mission. What's that? Nova Galactic Shipyard. There's a place on here, is there? It says there's a place in there. Oh, alright, let's go to... We're going to, what's it called? What's up, Seema? How you doing this evening?
are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Let's go to New Atlantis. Alright, so this is this long ongoing mission about this tree. Now I feel like, I don't know, this mission's been going on for a long time. A big ship. I feel like there is some sort of payout here at the end of this. I should check in here and see if there's more security work.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Finish watching stars as live gameplay. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, I've
crime has slowed
I
down.
can't wait to
Not right now,
No?
but John Tuella over at Must might. I hear they're looking for new recruits to join the Vanguard. I check with him.
yeah, I can't wait to go play some more Star
Let me know if you
Citizen,
have
but
any questions.
I'm waiting until it's closer to 320. I don't really have anything to sell, do I? No. No, I'm pretty good on things to sell. Ammo, aid. Oh, what's that? Tracking sensor. Looks like walkie-talkie, but whatever. There's a lot of people. You probably know what I'm thinking. I do have a minigun. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to go play some more Star Citizen.
Anything I can help with?
Last thing I want to do though is burn myself out. Alright, here's your tree branch, good sir.
I hope Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible.
Is this the tree that we hear?
There it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. An excellent question. I have been wondering myself. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I would hate to see this tree come down, but we may be out of options. I have no doubt that you will.
So... What's this thing?
This space is a quiet is requested while on memorial grounds.
Okay. Oh wait, I have to go over here. I think there's just like a quick route over to the what's it called? You should check out that trade hub and see what's it called? If they have any more new guns for sale. UC distribution. How can we help you? She's gonna say the same response.
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Yes, of course. Please, take a look.
What does she got? No. Nothing. A little Tanto. Why isn't this do more damage than this? Makes no sense.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
I should buy ammo while I'm here.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Oh, well, certainly.
Ammo, ammo, ammo. That's everything I really need.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
Oh, right. Let's go over to the, what's it called over here? News broadcasting.
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
Should probably save. You never know. Here we go.
My source is back. Back to the grind.
$845, what's this?
Everyone in spacers?
Did I not do what I had to do? Okay.
Push for more genetic diversity in our lives. I'd hate it if a single... These
Best
creatures
district. Bugs. Stupid little flies. I don't know where the hell they come from. Can't wait until they all die. The odd one, there's far fewer of them out there usually.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I did my best, but it's not magic. There are no guarantees. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis, though they don't know it.
6,300 bucks. 100 XP. Really? Seems kind of mid.
Thank you for everything you've done for me and for the tree.
No, not the tree. Okay, what do I got here? Blast zone, can't do that. Okay, I gotta go to Neon. Go that, do that. Activities, what's this? Stress call. Tula, go join the Vanguard. Still saying it's here. I think there's something broken about this mission. Well, I guess this leaves us with survey, supply iron. Could do that. Let's do this. It's kind of a mission. Have to go do some more exploring. Oh, I can fly straight there. Okay, well. Let's hit up the lodge first. I need to get my money out of this person. Where is this person? We're probably getting food. No. Should I open the garden or something? Oh.
Ever since I got, it's been quieter around here ever since. Okay, let's take a look.
Let's see, guys. Ah. Cosmetic. That. So I have to get that stuff out of my ship.
Stay safe, okay?
Shit, what's this? Reduce fall damage, nice. Alright. Well, have to go to the ship. Gotta always carry that stuff around, obviously I can just sell it. Oh, I can just walk up here? Hilarious. Don't see much around here. So this embassy, I was thinking there must be something around this embassy. These are all just citizens. Random people.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you.
Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window shopping?
Good day.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties. Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation, and actively lobbying for a little more leeway.
Let's see what they got for
Okay,
sale.
let me just pull up your data. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a United Colony citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you. If you take the exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you. Stop
Hilarious.
by anytime.
Very protectionist, eh?
Wonder how much this citizenship is gonna win me.
Yeah, no shot. I don't want to become a citizen anywhere yet.
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive.
Interesting, they got rid of mechs.
Actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical.
This is interesting.
Cooperation between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening. This is a place for quiet reflection, so please keep chatting to a minimum.
Oh, wow, lovely. Archives. Let's see if we can find some secret weapons down here.
This is a shared Freestar UC territory, so act accordingly.
No chit-chat on duty.
Interesting. Alright, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna save the game here. I'm gonna hack both of these doors. These stupid little flies, man, drive me absolutely crazy. You got a 3-piece here? No. We have a 2. Slot key. Slot key. Then we have a wide 2. Alright, now what do we got here? We got that. We have singles. It's allowed in here. I would have assumed I was not allowed in here. Some sort of a lunchroom. Okay.
Okay, hello.
Hello. Interesting. So I can't get in there then. I expected this to be some sort of I have to get into both of these rooms to open this door? Guess not. It's just a trick. This is super disappointing. I want to get in there. Sucks. Alright, well, whatever. It's disappointing. That'd have been so cool if I could have broken there and found some like crazy tech. It's honestly disappointing. Archives. Wasn't something like this the embassy? Must be the next building down. There we go. No one that works here?
Nobody sees the ambassador without an appointment, and you don't have one.
Or access restricted. No one I can talk to here. Fuck off. It's this building then. Sanctum Universal. Was I here before? Oh wait.
Is there anything I can help with? I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or Just a friendly ear. It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grab Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others. Understandable. The things I've forgotten over time. Well, you could... As I said, I'm sure
These are
there's a
these
copy
religious
somewhere.
factions that
Might
I've not
jog
dealt
your
with.
memory. And it would give us an opportunity to discuss the ideas, which I would thoroughly enjoy. If you do read it, you know where to find me.
I don't want to talk to you unless you read my stupid book first. Get fucked, idiot. The religions in this game definitely feel like some sort of Scientology. What's this here? It's just a walkway thing. Not interested. Alright, let's quickly check this gal bank place. How would your job at Industries Kiosk? Interesting. Flies, man. God. I'm not reading all this. I wonder if I'll hear back. That's hilarious. That's the best job application I've ever filled out. Zero experience and I'm a criminal. I can steal from the Gal Bank ATM, that's fine. What the hell is this? Restricted area. Very restricted, you can't even go into it. Okay. See what this bank's all about. Two or 3% interest rate. Okay.
I want to raise a pet, but only because an army of skeletons is out of the question. Hey?
Spoon's interesting.
Sure. Trying to get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it. I'm sorry you feel that way. Anyway, yeah,
hilarious.
I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun. Why? Huh. Guess we have that in common.
This person's
All right.
hilarious.
I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though.
So funny.
Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing. Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
This person's hilarious.
Yeah. Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually. Trying to get a job at gal bank. It's the big building with... Yeah, you'd think so, but sorry, not a gal bank. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be...
That's not much of a conversation. I have a feeling they have something to do with another mission.
With, as always, all Galbank, I do hope you're taking advantage of our...
Now listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition.
Okay, here, I found a
that
mission.
Could help us both out. Very lucrative. Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world
Rob the
credit
bank?
analysis,
I'm sure I
dealing
can.
with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
This sounds amazing.
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders. If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing
like
you
this.
have, the settled systems is big. Like really
The
big.
servers and downloads and coins.
Someone gets seriously underwater,
I'm
they
thinking.
skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay.
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him. Well, you may need to lean on him. Scare him. Nothing illegal. Just
I like these missions. Let's go
don't
deck
listen to
collecting.
any sob stories he
Sounds
tells you.
fucking sick.
Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Galbank agreements. Well, I mean, yes, we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Alright, let's go collect
I'll send
some
over
debt.
all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but
This
you
is
know,
a
not
sick
everyone's
mission.
a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter,
See, this is why I look around
honestly,
these
I have
towns.
no way of
Because, like,
knowing.
how else would I find this
Don't
fucking
expect
mission?
any more jobs from me.
If I didn't just, like, start
Best of luck.
asking
I
random
believe in
tellers,
you.
like, what's up? Alright, we're doing this. restricted.
Just passing through.
You're not a local either? New Atlantis people are always putting on airs.
He's from India?
Being in the UC always makes my skin.
I wouldn't trust him to babysit a dog.
What's this?
All of our services are designed to minimize...
This is how you change your face.
Trying to exercise more, eat healthier. I feel like...
Welcome to... Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments. We don't get very many visitors here.
LOL. Okay. What are you even talking about? What a bitch.
They'll have our table ready soon.
I was here before, wasn't I?
Welcome to... If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further. The general term? A sharpening stone for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems.
Alright.
This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
I'm down. Say less.
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin. But of course.
It'd be cool if you could, like, actually just, like, get a table. The Deep. Okay. The Rack. Okay. The Strip. Yeah, let's buy one of them. The Top Shelf. This is horrible. I'll take the extra XP gain. But... What a... Oh, this is the restaurant? Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'd definitely eat at this little alcove thing. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I like this. Be a cool restaurant. This is an apartment. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. I didn't check over there. Is that the residential over there? Is the residential a whole different location?
The petition doesn't say we want to keep people out of the well. You said there should be more oversight.
This is a whole different area. So let's do a quick run around here, see if we can find any last missions.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what.
Suppose there's a bar.
Bleh.
Bleh.
So you share my sentiments. I just don't understand why such a first-class restaurant can be satisfied with serving second-rate coffee. Of course, it could just be my palate. It's quite refined, which is both a blessing and curse. All the towers offer breathtaking views, for a price. It isn't the name on the building that matters, but how many floors are beneath you. But if you're looking for a living space, you want to speak with Miss Sanguini at the Realtor's office. She's the authority on the subject.
Okay.
Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the Freestar Collective. And he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had was in Aquila City.
No, I was there.
Ah, but in this case, my friend brought proof. In his hand was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digestive tract of an alien beast.
Okay.
It's not an entirely new idea. In the old world, growers used elephants. They believed the stomachs of these ancient beasts would ferment the bean and draw out its true flavor. Yes, you would be replacing the man I hired. I had him seek not just Ashta, but predators throughout the settled systems. But it seems after consuming the beans, the beast decided to make a meal of him. So I need someone to find this beast and remove my property from its stomach. As for compensation, you'll receive 2,000 credits when the job is complete. The man I hired had a transponder on him. When the predator consumed him, it also consumed the device. Rest assured, I'll have all the information forwarded to your ship's tracking systems. Excellent. I will have the coordinates sent to your ship. It is, as the saying goes, to die for, and I mean that quite literally.
Fucking fly.
I think the most commonly requested meal for those on their deathbeds is a Jemison Wellington. I know you didn't just say terrible, because to even imply that I would put that liquid garbage into my body.
I like the stuck-up guy. It's funny. Is there anything out here? With the view. Oh, look at my ship! Look how big it is. It's huge. Huge. Clothes that some of these people wearing are ridiculous. What's up here? Oh, apartments. Is this a clothing store? Not get in here? How do you get in here?
So, this is the good stuff. Straight from Neon.
Oh.
It better be for the price you're asking.
Is the weed?
Security's tight. This might be all that's here in New Atlantis. And when it's gone, it's gone.
I don't know.
Just don't take all day. What are you looking at?
I want your weed,
Nothing's
bitch.
going on here. You're not with...
Get lost.
Security.
This is a private meeting.
I want to pick her pocket and take what she has. I didn't take pickpocketing as a skill though. Chunks. Imagine eating chunks. Anyone here?
So after an hour of whining, they're finally out here.
My parents are white.
They're just sitting on the grass. They should be playing.
You want to go another free round?
What's this place?
Definitely better than the last one.
What's in here? Arsenal. A weapons store.
There's something to be
Fantastic.
said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
Okay.
Well, that's not a simple question, is it? It all depends on who's asking. I have my own personal favorites, but I wouldn't presume to know yours. Tell me, were you to find yourself in the unfortunate position of needing to use a weapon, what suits you best? Something up close and personal? Rapid fire? Is precision a consideration? I see. Well, I'm afraid grenades are not something we carry. The liability is just a bit too high. But there is the Bridger by Laredo. It's not a personal choice of mine, but it might well be what you're looking for. Is that a surprise? These are potentially...
Okay, let's see what they have for sale.
I'm sure we can
They better
find
have some good
something that
guns here.
suits you.
Marksman's AA-99. Damage while aiming. Stabilized barrel. Short scope. Suppressor. Ergonomic stock. Tactical magazine. High velocity semi-automatic. That's a big mag on that. Drum mag. It's kind of mid. This is the best gun they have. 25 in a mag. Does not do a lot of damage. Actually, that's not bad damage. Because what's the, that does 20. That does 48. So what does, like, that do? 19. So that's not bad. $20K. She has 13,000. You know what? I'm just gonna bring stuff here to sell next time and then buy that. Buy some ammo though. There's just tons of money now.
I'm sure you already know there's no one... Please, take a...
Alright. We'll come back. She has grenades right there, liar! You liar! She has grenades in the case, tells me she doesn't have grenades. What a person.
In the heart of Aquila City, Galbank was robbed by the Shog.
Oh. These are just apartments, are they? CJ's. Open 49 hours. This makes total sense.
Come on in. CJ's is always open. No matter what you need, when you need it. You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled system. First time I came here as a kid, nowhere I'd rather be. And now, nice and steady. Just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the... Things keep going this way, I'm gonna start opening Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's get you settled.
Yeah. Oh, he just has fucking aid. Just selling nonsense.
Thanks for stopping in. I can always use the business.
That's a mid store if I've ever seen one. I love how in the future of what's it called, like Bethesda games, that gun ownership is just a given.
First day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate.
Okay, we got clothing here. This is what I was looking for. Let's see what kind of clothing they have for sale.
Please let me. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you. Would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like, and the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grav drive tech. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Okay, what do they got? What do they got? What's this? Persuasion? Feel like buying that for sure. These are all persuasion. Buy one of them. A lot of these are just persuasion. My god, hilarious. Well, let's buy one of them for sure.
I'll see you
again.
again.
It's going on one
I'm
of the
sure.
crew. Let's put it on him actually. What's up here? Oh wait, what? Oh, that's the lodge. Oh, so this wasn't a whole different area. It's just. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Just makes it feel like it's a different area.
My favorite. And we can afford it.
Mercury is much cheaper.
Got the mortgage approval signed already.
So that was this whole place, alright. So whatever. Terror Brew. Okay, so I have to go to Neon. Neon. So what's the thing? Do I start doing the debt missions? Let's see where they're at. It's Olympus. I explored this place? Why was I there? Alright, so let's check missions. I kind of want to go to Neon. I know there's a lot of just exploring cities and whatnot. Ugh. Fucking stupid flies drive me crazy.
Hello.
Yeah, let's check the cargo hold. It's all random shit. Yeah, what were those resources called? It's like Q or something, wasn't it? There it is. Must have some decent ammo for this now. Where's this thing? 300 rounds. Yeah, here's the problem. I swear I put a bunch of ammo on this ship. And it said it returned everything to the inventory, but I don't remember taking ammo out of this thing. Let's go make a quick 3,000 before this.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Can I help?
No. You cannot.
As much I know everyone's excited by. Great, let's see what you have.
Sell.
See you later.
Alright, to the ship. See this big bastard take off. Alright, we're going to Neon. I swear I've been here. Yeah, what is this place? Such a big ship.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Welcome to Gagarin. You're cleared to land.
Yeah, what is Gagarin? Let's check this place out. Should be a short stop. That's some sort of a city mining outpost. Let's take a quick peek around here.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs? I'm sure you can find something you'll...
So what's it got? Top light, slipstream. That's that big cab that I was talking about. Let's quickly see what parts he has. I like checking this now so I kind of know where. So if we get different things in different places. Demo stuff. Nova stuff. Demos and Nova stuff. That's it. Alright, fair enough.
Net construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin.
This place has a bit of
We're
stuff.
just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant Medical business, you should really schedule an appointment.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. Leeches feels a bit strong. Maybe if they didn't pay their taxes and help repair the catwalks. They're an added annoyance to my day, though, that's for sure. But look, I'm Security Chief Pretorius. If you do have anything to report, you can speak to me or one of my officers. We're always around. We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it.
There's a lot of cities around.
Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment. Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin was a lot rougher then. People were still reeling from all the plants getting shut down after the war. So there was a lot of petty theft, break-ins. I was responsible for putting together a pretty busy community outreach program.
Lovely.
Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief. Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's, on the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's, but it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing, but he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Kayala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, we're just corporate offices and private homes.
This place seems kind of mid. Let's go find this Clint's place.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling on the ships of the port.
Nice mask.
A long time since then.
You been to Clint's recently?
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking. Well, for one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age, so that's why I just lay it out up front. Refurbished a lot of the pieces myself.
Alright, let's see here. Just a pistol. Light as a feather pistol. Okay. Is that it? No, AK! Interesting. First AK I've seen. I kind of want that AK. How much is it? 8,000. I don't think I'm gonna pay that for a kind of a shitty assault rifle. 7.62. I don't have ammo for it. This guy does. 7.62 by 39. I'll take it all, buddy. Oh, I just gave him a bunch of money. See what you got for spacesuits. See, resources. There's quite a bit of resources.
Take care now.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up a chance.
Don't get in the way of the robots. I'm not responsible if they step on your toes. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely? What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity. Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. We do short-term storage, long-term, I guess. You'd be surprised.
Okay.
Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub. It seems like every week we're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me, if this keeps up, we're going to need more robots. Auf Wiedersehen.
At United Transport, efficiency is so kindly step aside.
Gagarin was a one-industry city for a long time. Now we got everything.
It's this place. So a restaurant?
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be in here.
I wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars these days.
You heading outside the city? Be careful.
There's harder work than the Della Foundry and mines in Gagarin.
I'm on break.
I think
They said
I
Arc
think I'm just gonna leave and go to Neon. Yeah.
Then they automate half their damn factory.
Cool.
Ingrates.
Right?
Folks on Gagarin, we just want to be left alone.
Oh, I'm about to leave you alone.
We just learned
This
about
is
Earth
fucking
in school. When I get my own ship, I'm going there.
Sometimes I hide outside the door to Lizzie's bar.
So this place is more than mid. Let's see what they have.
Looking for
They
a
have
drink?
rumors.
Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or what... Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin, and those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated.
Okay.
Well, then make yourself comfortable. Lucky you. I've got a little project I could use some help with.
This place
You've
wasn't
seen
totally
all the
useless.
neckties and power suits wandering around town? Feels like they're everywhere. And while I like a bunch of stuck-up new Atlantean MBAs defiling my city as much as I enjoy unmedicated dental surgery, they've got the credits. So sooner or later, I'm going to need to start serving them, or someone else will. Exactly. Except those people like fancy crap. The kind I don't serve, and honestly, don't have the credits to pay for. But I may have stumbled on a solution. There's this ship whose crew had to ditch mid-flight. I presume it's some kind of luxury liner because it's supposedly got an impressive collection of booze on it. I want you to go to the ship, find the best stuff on board, and bring it to me. Anything else on the ship is yours to keep. Plus, I'll throw in some credits for your trouble. No kidding. I'd sign up for your delivery service, that's for damn sure. Well, I guess I'll just take that off your hands then. And here's a little something extra for managing to surprise me today.
Hilarious.
Appreciate doing business with you.
It was easy, 7,500. For a mission I already did. I knew I was carrying around that box liquor set for some reason.
You're not on my count, yes? Oh, Chief Pretorius? She thinks Gagarin is just peachy being poor and run down. Has no vision.
This person looks sickly.
Arkmite does. Thanks to our investment, the largest formerly shuttered mech plant in the city has been refurbished and is churning out some of the finest heavy equipment in the settled systems. And we're sharing that vision of a revived Gagarin with others. We've been bringing in investors, showing them all the potential of this place. We were only asking the chief to make sure the areas we'd planned to visit didn't have any malcontents running around. Unfortunately, some of the locals don't appreciate all we've done for the city. We expect they will. After all, what truer sign of respect is there than a high-paying salary? Arkmite? We're the galaxy's premier heavy equipment firm. Diggers, construction robotics, that sort of thing. And we're on Gagarin to take advantage of an opportunity. The city's old mech factories have been sitting dormant for years now. But they're open again thanks to us. We've automated the old assembly lines and brought plenty of money to the city in the process. It's a win-win for all involved. What gave it away? I was born in New Atlantis, but the business environment is so stuffy there. Centuries-old firms set in their ways. Gagarin is gritty, exciting, an opportunity for...
Alright, so nothing.
This has been lovely. Really.
Has it been? Makes one of us.
Smells like a boring building.
Arkmite sunk a lot of capital into this place.
Let me out.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live.
Okay, is this out? I think this is out.
I'm not supposed to run on the walkways anymore.
Alright, this is out. This place is kinda useless. What's that thing? Alright, let's get out of here. Back to our original mission. To Neil. What's going on here? Okay. Let's go. Bugs. Alright, enough fucking around. Let's go to Neon. It's a water planet, is it? Just froze. Crash? No, I was just froze. Alright. Going to Neon. Ah, what? Doesn't even show me landing. See, this whole place is a water city. Let's save. And then jump into the water. Whee! Can't dive? Aww. Alright, can I just fast travel? That might make more sense. Place is cool though. Big water town.
Security's got. Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a
Okay.
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Trust in.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Oh.
Move it. Let's go.
Move it. Speak to Buddy in jail.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem.
It's funny.
New around here?
What rules?
Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you? Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for purchase in Neon. Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you to listen carefully.
Okay.
First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed if necessary.
Okay.
You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes. On my list of excuses for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend.
LOL.
The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction. You can find it inside the
I want to
trade
take
tower.
some of this now.
Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it. I am informing you of this information as a courtesy. In my opinion, you should be a bit more appreciative. All right then, that's it.
Definitely Plaza.
If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along. Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astral Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Ebside and you'll see what I mean. Worst part of Neon. Basically, it's the outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives, and gangs. It's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy your visit,
The city
stick
kind
to
of
the
sounds
safer
like a
parts of
hellhole
town.
now.
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department. Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And
Interesting.
before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits. Move along.
So it's a trippy place. Let's go check this platform out. When I first showed up here, it was pouring rain. It seemed so cool.
Some advice. Don't eat the troll.
Okay, that's all outside. Trust citizens.
Has brought bitter controversy that seems no closer to resolution.
You don't need to wear your helmet. You know that.
Okay, let's go around. What's this? Outfitters. Okay.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burned
I
out.
have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in
How
stock.
about hitting up the roof?
Welcome to Sighart
This guy is
Outfitters.
interesting.
Everything
German
you
fella.
need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need
I'll
it.
bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time.
It's very
Look
German.
around. Ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the
I don't
habit
know
from
why
my
I enjoy
mother.
this guy.
She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees. You'd think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive, and I'm barely making ends meet. But I've always been
I find
quite
this guy
stubborn.
hilarious. I don't know why.
It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and I won't give up. My business is my pride and joy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please support my business with your patronage. You won't be disappointed.
Buddy. All right, I'll buy some shit.
Absolutely. Here's everything I currently have in stock.
One gun. Fucking useless. This guy fucking high? I think he's smoking the fucking... What's it called? The stuff that I'm not allowed to transport. But he has one gun, man. He had me so hyped. I thought this was gonna be like everything. Bunch of fucking useless clothing. Some food. Bunch of resources. Couldn't give a fuck though. And he has no ammo! This guy literally has nothing that I want. Buddy, here's some advice.
Get away from the clubs.
Get some fucking ammo.
Hello there. Let me know if you need combat.
I like this guy, but
We
I'll
have
never
plenty
enter
of
his store
inventory
ever
in
again.
stock.
This guy just gets me fucking hyped. And then spits in my face. Shroud Eklund. Huh. These people sell ship parts. Let's see what's in here. They fit a whole ship in here? No.
Yes, how can I help you today?
How can I help?
On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant... You can configure your desired spacecraft at any... I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure of his company. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Stroud is a rational lumin. Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. Previously, I was an Alboron sales representative, but that type of work wasn't for me. I could never relate to the type of clientele that purchases weapons. But it was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner. But this, and so...
Yeah, so goodbye.
May all your journeys be safe.
Who's this terminal? Let's buy a ship. What kind of ship? Fucking useless ships is what they have. Alright. Well, let's look right quick. These are the guys that have the these pieces. It's funny, that's my favorite thing they have is a little extender. Bays. Cargo. I think it's hilarious. Little box. Stubby box. It's an engine? Okay. All useless. Grab drives. What's that? 27105. Oh wait. Yeah, 16. Yeah, it's garbage. Okay, this is all garbage. I don't like any of that stuff. Let's go. Make my business elsewhere here. This fly does not fuck up. Oh, there's two of them. That's why. All over the place.
Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and each of our unique stores.
Alright, let's see what these people fucking sell.
Why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so
You
here
good?
you are.
Can I help you?
Do you think
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one.
Alright, what's that mean?
you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes?
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what...
Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
Yes, you're right. Of course. Of course. My apologies. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few... shall we say... In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And they're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon Security.
Oh, well.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your... Oh, I carry all sorts of unique items for me. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique baubles and trinkets. So keep your eyes open as you explore the space ways.
For him.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no... Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside.
Grab and go.
No one knows. Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store like that? Please be... Whatever it takes. Just don't go getting your... Anyway, that's really all I know. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts... He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can... Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in need.
Yeah, let's see. I
I'm
think I have
sure
something to
you'll
sell
find
this
the
man.
perfect gift.
Shit, I should have been selling my old Earth stuff to this guy. That's a lot for that fucking book. Okay, sell. Ah, he only wants to pay me 100 for that. Oh, whatever.
Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
I should have sold my old Earth stuff to this guy now. He seems like someone who would buy it.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great.
These all just
Eric
citizens.
Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Housing here is so expensive.
Gal Bank. Okay.
Where your credits work for you. The lifeless planet of Vectera, a mining operation run by Argo's extractors, was attacked by the Crimson Fleet.
He can fly.
It's the astral
Not
land.
interested.
Enjoy. Welcome to the Trade Tower, the pride of Bayou Plaza.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet... You know I went to chef school.
Alright, so let's do another. Let's check down this side here.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers.
Neon security. Random hotel.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable. Welcome to the hotel, though. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Oh.
We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password locked door. So, you can rest easy. Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that... Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all. No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity.
Okay.
But that's a story for another. So, can I... Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, sorry. I just need some time to tell you the truth. Not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself.
I think I know how she has this.
But there's nothing I can do about my guest
worked,
speed.
yeah.
As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the brochures? Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayou's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayou's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on.
Okay.
Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayou Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Finally, you have the underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops.
Okay.
Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Salvage's Place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to...
Cool.
Sounds good. I've got
rent a
one
room
with
off
your
this
name
lady.
on it. Just one night, or...
Give it
Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon.
Now I need
It's nice to see you today.
a man in your secret.
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few... Sorry.
Fine.
Let me know if I can help you while you're visiting Neon.
We'll be here when you're ready.
Okay. Reliant Medical. I have to talk to the stupid doctor in here.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down.
Is that obvious?
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps? Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload.
Okay.
I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk.
Oh, well, that's quite unusual, but you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating. There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance.
Okay.
At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Voli system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you...
I have a ton of fucking
anything
aim,
at all,
buddy.
You just let me know. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for
I
a
want
change.
money, dummy.
Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, that's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much... I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable. There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding.
Oh, I have to bring
She's one of the
direct
nurses
stuff
there.
to him?
She'll get you started.
Ugh.
Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together.
Okay.
Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since.
Okay.
Huh. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive.
I gotta go try this
and
drug.
the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. This is all I have right now.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Let's go do some Aurora here, I think. He try it? Was it? Oh, the doctor. Yeah, I bet he does it always. Holy shit, there's a lot of businesses here. Let's go try some of that hallucinogen, the drug.
Look at this place. Ridiculous.
Let's try that and then go.
Don't forget,
Why would
we
someone
sell all
open a
types.
mining supply
Welcome.
business on an ocean planet?
Isn't it obvious, my friend? Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be.
Ah, don't be such a jerk. We should
The first time I laid eyes on this building, you see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty. I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate. If only I had someone, perhaps like yourself, that would be able to assist me, I might be able to get back on my feet. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
That sounds ridiculous.
Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we fail. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. I would be at Neon, but wonderful. Simply what? I appreciate your help. It was good of you to stop by, my friend.
Yeah?
Alright. We are right at the spaceport thing, aren't we? Okay. So we'll go that way. Let's go do some of this drug right quick. Everyone's raving about it, so.
Your credits work for you. A prospective colonist family used list resources to find a new home. A remote moon filled with life.
This guy looks like a tool. Alright, let's hit this up. Astral Lounge. Oh, that's where those outfits come from. There it is.
Welcome to the Astral Lounge.
All just citizens. No.
Okay, maybe next time then.
This place is insane!
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm?
Fuck
That's
this guy.
right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you... Just my luck. Guess it's back to drowning.
This guy's useless.
Yes.
Alright, let's try this out. This is hilarious. Hamburgers on the bar. Oh yeah, look at that. Astral sliders.
Howdy. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, but if you're here for something a little more exciting. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up.
Try this shit.
Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard.
Okay.
That depends on if you're hungry. All right, well, I've got a couple of special... First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well? Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy base. Anything there sound appetizing? Or you looking for something else? Of course, of course. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
Now 235,000 with the penthouse.
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate, but I will be. You can look, but we both know what you're here for. A bit of Aurora, right?
Alright, let's get some of this here. What's this? Okay. Slows time by 40%. Is that really it? Wow, okay. Let's try some of this, I guess.
Of course, take it. Enjoy the lounge.
Okay, let's do this. If it was more than 10 seconds, it might be useful. VIP balcony. That's pretty fucking underwhelming.
I know your type. The freewheeling sources.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? Yeah, sorry. I don't do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after I've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. At the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Feeling the music? Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down.
Okay.
The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real. Hey, don't worry about it. If you find that music slate, I'll shunt you some credits. Make it worth your time.
Alright.
Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, Most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
Alright, let's get it.
Safe.
This place is pretty cool. That neon shit was absolutely useless. The VIP booth's pretty empty. What's on here, do you think? Scheduling. Useless.
Yeah. Yes? What do you want? I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite?
Tell me to fuck up.
One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. We're done here.
Because this game's annoying, I highly doubt I'll be able to kill this guy. That'd be one, I bet his hole hurts after that one. There's a lot of blood spatter coming out of there.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Alright. What's this person doing? Dancing with a suitcase. Oh my god. You know what I gotta do. It just has to be done.
Piece of cake.
15,000 bounty added. Look at all these people high on drugs. Just fucking destroyed this club. These people aren't even trying to run. 15,000 bounty added to Neon. I'm curious how high my bounty is now. Is this guy invincible? No, he just doesn't exist. What happens if I put my gun away? Where's security at?
Easy target.
I want to see how high of a bounty I can get. Because there is no security?
You're making this too easy.
There must be some security I can surrender to. How do you surrender to these people? Well, I guess if they don't want me to surrender, only one option. That's my guy. Minigun's so good.
That one's a con.
Christ, there's a lot of people in here. I hope I can find a terminal. Like a bounty terminal. Curious how... Out of ammo, shit.
And taking damage. Failure.
They're nowhere in sight, Captain.
Someone help me!
So I didn't see a bounty terminal in this whole fucking place. about to go down. I love how this guy I have with me is a complete psycho. Just helps me murder a whole city and is like, good job. Oh, you got me! Alright, let's load back here. So, what was that? Like a $500,000 bounty or something like that? Alright. Still have like a quarter of the city to... Well, we still have probably half the city to go check out. Which is wild. It's that motel. I have to go stay in that room for the evening. Second floor. One room on the floor. Silly. Nice room. Should be able to see out the window though. The fact that there's one room on this floor is stupid. What do they have? Like a total of 2 rooms in this entire hotel? Ah, was this the bounty terminal? Shit. That's unfortunate. Alright, so... Trade Authority.
This better not be a waste of my time.
What are you? Yeah? It's a total waste of time.
Buying, selling, or moving. Cute. But let's quit joking and get down to business. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time... Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money, so what'll it be?
What's this?
Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have, what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual.
Interesting.
Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. If you got the money, or the goods.
What was this guy got? Anything of fucking value? Garbage! Let's buy some ammo though. Let's give him a ton of cash. I don't really want to sell any of my good weapons. I gotta get out there and get some fucking loot going here.
Not interested. If you find anything else, make sure.
Okay. Okay, I was in there. 3-star Rangers. Okay, let's avoid that. What's this place?
Maybe if I move to the Volley Hotel, that won't cut me off. Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job, I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience. Well, I went to school for business, but it's not like I remember any of it. In my last interview, the recruiter asked me what I thought about Keynesian economics.
Terrible.
I asked her, which planet is Kenzia on again? And she just looked at me and cringed. I don't blame her.
This person's useless.
Keltcorp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much competition.
This person's totally useless.
To be honest, I don't really know what I want. I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. They'll have me stripped for parts. Good luck out there.
Useless person.
What can I get you? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep... My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. Don't need it, don't want it. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind.
Right,
It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done.
Okay.
I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running.
Alright. Let's do this.
You do that. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block. And that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some... Fine. It'll send a message. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics.
Aye.
Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since. Mostly by... Warlord still swears he'll get even with me. And he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx.
Alright. Let's see what he has to say.
If you've got the credits, I've got what you need.
Okay, this guy got some interesting guns. Boom, boom. Maybe not. Maybe it's a lot of just shit. Super mid. Alright, let's see. Buy that. This guy got 30 grand. I need to come start
The other
selling
day,
cases.
Sticks, I met a miner from Kazan.
I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical deals for paint and home decor. Frank Brennick is the proprietor of Neon Tactical. My... Affirmative. You're I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. All complaints, feedback, and criticism of a verbal or written nature are noted by this. Only the contents of the message are ignored. Complaints of a violent nature, however, are met with...
Interesting.
Query. Forget nightmare, Sticks. About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What's this place? Other apartments. Goods. This is another store?
Goods has a full line.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee will be.
Okay.
Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together.
Okay.
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon.
Okay.
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grief. Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure...
Okay.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xeno. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing. And that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit. We've been in love.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I'm a businessman. You help me with this, and I... Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be... The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Siegert said he had every intention of paying Neon Security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea.
Alright, there's one flyer out.
I have a huge inventory to choose from.
Huge! Absolutely massive! Ammo. Fucking, what kind of ammo does he have? Oh, these he has that. No gauge. What's it got here? Your garbage. What's it got here? Pure garbage. Nothing that I want. It's a cowboy thing. Okay, resources and miscellaneous. Okay, another useless shop.
Tell everyone you know about our store. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Poison. And it needs to be taken off the streets.
We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I should be taking better. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose if you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful, this kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a little group James formed with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how... I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do. Just, please don't tell James. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. He can't afford to... I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Well, thank you. I can't remember. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just... I was a supervisor on the line. And when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Ikuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us... I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve... I hope you find what you need. Stop by again soon.
What's this? Liquor store? Okay, we have like 2 stores left here. I'm done with this goddamn city.
Take it easy. Paradiso. Yeah? You need... If you're here for blend, I just had a new bag.
Make the Russian the liquor seller.
Did you even bother to look at the shop's name before you stumbled in here? Legrand's. So I'm Legrand, that's me, and I sell... Then you gotta be new in Neon, because it's only the most popular drink in the city. You should try one. No mystery, the name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. As soon as word gets out, Blend is back in stock.
Okay, let's see.
No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Blend is part of the Neon charm.
Alright.
What are you, the nosy type? Why do... But if you must know, business is good. It's always good. Blend...
Why does
So
someone
you-
get off of the ear?
Probably because you can't buy it anywhere else except at my shop. And I mean anywhere. As in the entire settled systems.
Alright, tell me some
It's
of this
got a
blend,
special blend of... But... What? No. Wait, do you really... Let's get one thing straight. The recipe for blend dies with me. If that's a letdown for you, then all I can say... whatever, just hand it. Probably because it's got a special... And I'd love to be administrator of the city, but that job... Let's get one thing... If that's a letdown...
Let's pay for this thing.
Probably because it's got a special... Hey, if you're going to throw money at me, the primary ingredient in blend is Aurora. The rest is the same crap you'd find inside a few liquor bottles. And a touch of sugar to wash it all down. There. Now that you're savvy to the main ingredient, you don't need to be yapping about it in public. Understood? For your information, the distribution of Aurora anywhere except the Astro Lounge is illegal. Off the books, that shit flows like water around the city.
Okay, let's buy some of this
Try
blend.
some blend. You'll love it.
I didn't even read what it did. Probably should have.
Got plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock. All day, all night.
Alright, that is pretty much the end of the city.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something? We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from refreshments to starships. We're best known for our neuroamp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin store near the back of the lobby. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's see here.
The public can visit our Tayo, Tranquility, and drone sales offices upstairs. All are worth visiting.
Sales.
The tower also serves as Ryujin's corporate headquarters and is home to our research and development team. But unfortunately, those areas are restricted. Wonderful. It's always nice to meet a potential coworker. Miss Salzo will be conducting your interview today. You'll find her office upstairs. You'll find Miss Salzo's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented neuroamp technology, after all.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let
I'd love to share a cup of tea with you. Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh and escape from the hustle and bustle of Neon. I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any help or Is this your first time visiting? It's a pretty impressive building, isn't it? If you haven't gotten a chance to check out the NeuroAmp store yet, you really... Tech like that goes way over my head, but it's amazing what Ryujin... Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of Tranquility's tea leaves. I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon and wishing I could get on one and see the city for myself. It seemed like such a fascinating place.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly. I never really wanted to be a farmer, so there's not much waiting for me back home. But I can't see myself living in Neon permanently. Maybe I'll get lucky and Tranquility will open a new office somewhere else. I'd be the first to sign up for a transfer. Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone when I moved here, so I was really lonely. The town I'm from is tiny, so I knew almost everyone. It was a big change.
Alright.
Not exactly. Everyone here is busy and stressed, and there's a lot of crime. The stories I grew up with made Neon seem like paradise, but it really isn't. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles on people's faces.
Alright.
That's probably for the best. I don't think the galaxy could handle more than one city like this. Oh, Tranquility is the Settled System's #1 tea brand. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion. If you'd like more information, you should... That's what I'm here.
See what this tea's all about. XP... useless.
So long.
Oh, these guys who sell these blasters.
I have some excellent weapons on sale. Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. Any self-respecting corporation should, right? What brings you to Ryujin Town? Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you, and we can stop listening to this non-stop audio ad. Don't be so surprised. Ryujin. Besides, here at Arbron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons. The Nova line. Of course, the Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick. Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with it. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other...
Yeah,
give me a shout when you find...
Very straightforward. The spacer.
Come back soon.
What's this stuff over here? No. Keep talking about this stuff. What is this stuff? No, amp mod.
I can't wait for my next break.
See what this stuff's all about.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries
that's
product
these
store.
face things.
Looking for a neuroamp? Neuroamps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. They're small pieces of wearable tech that enhance some of the user's brain functions. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from focus and short-term memory to communication and confidence boosting.
Interesting.
Of course. They're practically the foundation of what Ryujin was built on. That all depends on what you like to improve. If you're looking for a bit of a diplomatic edge, our Neurocom series is great. The Neuroboost can help you gain that confidence you need to really stand your ground. And our Neurotac series, Tac for Tactical, specializes in critical thinking. Sure have. My Neuroamp's the reason I got where I am. 6 months ago, I was barely motivated enough to hold a job scrubbing floors as a janitor at Ryujin Tower. But thanks to this nifty little thing, I feel more motivated than ever, and my social skills have really improved. I can talk to customers no problem now. Plus, I haven't lost my keys once since I started wearing it. Some people seem to think so. I say you gotta see it to believe it. Why don't you check out the shop?
Things on my head,
it's worth browsing even if you aren't looking to buy. Custodian, IT support, security.
I've worked plenty of low-level jobs at Ryujin Tower, and did pretty poorly at most of them. I'm sure they would have fired me ages ago if it weren't for Jupiter, the young lady at the front. She keeps pushing management to reassign me instead of letting me go. She's the one who convinced me to try out a neuroamp. I really owe her one. It's completely changed my life. All of Ryujin Industries' latest? Take a look.
Alright, let's see what these are all about.
Have a look. If something catches your eye,
Okay, intimidation. Diplomacy chance. Fuck's diplomacy chance? I don't really want this dumb thing on my face. 10% diplomacy chance. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that means.
See ya.
Alright, let's save here. So I still have yet to go to the outside of this city. Actually, I think I might do that first before I do this job interview thing.
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Talk to Clover. Oh, this is this guy. Okay.
Well, come on in. Please, have a good look around. Business could always be better. I'll take that. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the Foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands. You think I'm okay with it? I would like nothing more than to run my business free of Dexler's thieving. But what power do we really have? If I don't pay Dexler, he'll make sure every gang in the city takes a piece of my stock. All right.
I could just convince this guy, or I could go deal with the security guy. Which I'll probably just go deal with the security people and tell them to fuck off and do something correct. So that's not in the world. Let's go outside here.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong. If you come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. Be warned though, if you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. I do, but I've seen them beg for their lives. Try to pick. This life is kill or be killed.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Imagine getting rid of the bounty on my head. That's one of the best things in this game. Okay, chunks.
Welcome to Chunks. Nope, no way. But the kids are old.
Oh, look at this.
By this time next year, they'll all have jobs of their own.
Looks like a streetwalker. Their house.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I think I'm gonna lose it. Yeah. I know this.
Alright. Elevator to where? Underbelly. Ooh. Forgot there's that place too. There's definitely quite the city. What's in here? That's the core.
That's it. I'm not really sure.
Warehouses. What's up here now? This is where they throw people off of, I guess. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, continue running around. Locked warehouse. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna save in case I kill myself here. Raydine Industries.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an AMP, B&E, or heaven forbid, MS.
Raydine Industries. I wonder what this is all about.
How may I help you today? Hello, welcome to Generdyne. Can I help you with something in particular?
Just in.
Well, our conduction grid technology, as well as all of the other experimentation being performed, I'm sure many of our competitors would.
Okay.
This is Generdyne's power facility. We're the only utility authorized to provide power for Neon. All of the electricity collected by our conduction grid is sent here, processed, stored, and then... I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble with your... If you wouldn't mind using one of our customers... Was there anything else? Oh, certainly. Chief Technician Brayson Bayou is in charge of this power facility. If you have any questions about our corporate structure, you'll have to speak to the... Apart from the fact that he's Administrator Benjamin Bayou's brother, all I am authorized to tell you... Yeah, I suppose you're right. According to the techs working closest to Brayson, he's in over his head. In fact, they suspect he doesn't know a thing about electrical engineering.
Who would have guessed?
Now, we all know how he got the job. I mean, what I don't understand is why he put someone with no experience in charge. It's almost as if he's running the company. To be honest, I feel bad for Brayson. He's actually a really nice guy. Unfortunately, only Generdyne employs any unauthorized individuals will... I apologize if that sounds ominous. Hope to see you again soon.
It's pretty funny. Buddy shit. Customer service. Alright. Here. Power company, Buddy's brother runs it. He's shit. Simple enough. I assume this is this like underbelly place. Shop.
Oh, yes. Hello. We're actually closed right. Oh, you're so kind. I really perhaps another time. All right, I suppose there's no harm. The thing is, well, I lost my husband, Thomas, last week.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
He supposedly had a heart. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. He was almost 70, but according to Dr. Manning over at Reliant, he was in good health. Heart attack, my eye. There's no way that... Spoken like someone who spent more than a day here. This place grows on you like a cancer. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas... I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop. My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. We were hoping to cater to the workers. The business has had its ups and downs, but unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming greedy, and as a result, we've had a couple of incidents. Honestly, well, honestly, I'm not sure if more business would be exciting or intimidating. But I'll give it some thought. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Okay.
Oh my. You're the first person in this awful... The security officers...
There's a lot of missions in this
said they
town.
never recovered my poor Thomas's body, which means they're only assuming he had a... But instead of leaving the case open until further evidence has been discovered, they've closed the book. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so glad. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set... The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They're terribly... They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious. Sure.
Oh, fucking nonsense. What's there for sale?
Huh? Oh, goodbye.
Move along.
Just trying something. Hey, are you making fun of my cooking?
No. I just don't want a repeat of your spider au gratin.
Hey there. Welcome to Off-World Eats. Feel
Why
like
these
taking
people all
your
wearing
taste buds on a
bags?
trip around the settled systems? Well, thank you very much. My husband Lee and I have spent years sourcing the
Oh,
most
your husband,
interesting
eh?
foods from other worlds. You can't find this type of cuisine. Lee Leonard. We've been together for almost 5 years. Couldn't have gotten this right. Well, that was our hope, but it hasn't worked out that way. Turns out that our little niece has also created our biggest hurdle. In order for this business to work, we need an app. To do that, we need to constantly source ingredients from across the settled.
Okay.
When we first arrived, we needed every credit we had to open the restaurant. We kept the ship, but our pockets were empty. Then the bills started piling up, and we had to shift from paying for jump fuel to just keeping the doors open. After a while, it was obvious that keeping a ship we can't even afford to operate was a waste of money. So we sold it. It was sustainable when we had a regular supply chain and our own ship. Now, we're in a bit of a bind. La Torah, you're not here to listen to my life. Well, let me stop talking. It's not by choice. I can promise you that. The amount of money required to maintain a business around here is utterly... This space in the underbelly is literally all we can afford. It frustrates me to no end that we can't aim higher.
Filming right now.
But you know what? All that really matters is that we have a solid roof over our heads. Not at all. We met on a Trident Starlines cruise around 8 years ago. I was a trained chef, and he was... We dated for a while, fell in love, and... Oh, I guess it couldn't hurt to take a look at this. That would be so helpful. Thank you. What I need are any sort of exotic organic ingredients harvested from creatures or plants.
Oh, I got a bunch of this shit.
It's actually simpler than it sounds. If you've never seen it before and you aren't horrified to eat it, then bring it to... We're willing to pay, as long as you don't try and gouge us like the import companies we've been using. Oh, there's one important thing you should keep in mind. Be careful when you're collecting. It's not worth getting hurt trying to... We have
Alright, what's this stuff? Super mid, alright.
Next time you're feeling hungry, look us up again. Lee, did that...
Well, if you like our food, you... Yeah, at this rate, we're... No. I should... Cosmos says I need to stop being such a pessimist.
Administrator Bayou's crushing everyone. He's making it really difficult for... Tax rate hikes, exorbitant fees for the most minor conveniences, overpriced rent. It's a bottomless pit. It's getting so bad, I don't know how anyone can possibly afford to start a new business these days.
Sounds like this guy's a fucking horrible spot.
Ooh, wow. Why? Tell you what, I'll just abandon my business. Look, I could go on and on about Bayou, but Cosmos should have plenty of meals ready to serve. Cosmos is the trained chef around here. No one knows their work. I try to follow the latest trends and keep an eye on what's selling and what isn't.
I also handle the books and adjust the menu, which is completely driven by whatever ingredient. Basically, I let Cosmos act like a mad scientist and... Oh, so you want me to? Anyway, within 2 years, we got married. Thanks for stopping by our restaurant. Hey, Cos, good to see you. If you're looking for
so I just lose dialogue options. Like, interesting. Not going back to all that.
Try some trawl? Welcome to Xeno Fresh Seafood. Would you like to try some trawl? Trawl is an extruded polypaste blend made from premium organic seafood caught only a few hundred meters from our location. It's healthy, tasty, delicious, and served in a convenient disposable applicator tube.
It's horrible.
Please refrain from insulting Xenofresh products while you're on the premise while you're in the store. If you wish to register a complaint, please fill out one of our comment slips. I am the manager. In the meantime, may I suggest you try a tube of trawl?
Hello.
It's wonderful. No catch? Hell yeah, it would. Why would you do that? Finally, someone that gets me. I'm lucky I bumped into you today. So, can I... What? That was kind of a tease. Damn, some people can be real jerks. Yeah, trust me, you don't want it. They take everything left over from the Aurora processing and grind it into a paste. Yeah, guts, bones, and all. And then they add some kind of oh god, what do they call it? Alginate?
Terrible.
Yeah, they say they add that for vitamins. Hey, why don't you give me a break? I work at this shop all day. I mean, it totally sucks. Look, I can't really talk about this. If they see me talking to a customer about anything but food, I'm gonna get fired, and I can't. If they boot me out of here, I don't get my employee allotment of Aurora. Just give me a break, will ya? Trawl.
This is disgusting.
Next time, pick up a few extra tubes of trawl. You know.
Don't you have something better to do?
Saw the fish they're catching? Look at these things. Trespassing, eh? Look at these fish. Alright, man, there's so much to explore in the city. I don't know if it's a good thing or what.
How are you holding up?
Charlie went through here, I think.
I'd be making a fortune if they let us fish for chasm bass. What I don't sell ends up in trouble.
Okay, didn't go this way. Place is fucking huge. Does seem like a lot of wasted space. It's kind of cool. This is a water planet. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Grab and go, food and drinks.
Hope you're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids. Sounds like something a thief. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it. These days, if you ain't a regular.
Okay.
Of course, something happened. Ain't that always the case? Let's just say those hopes died a long time ago. And live in a UC? No. Besides, I ain't about to let a few undesirables I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over who's luck. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a rob. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something? How am I supposed to know where he is? I hear you. Ha! That's a good one. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's... You are so ignorant. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near. I gotta add. I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. You're every bit a thug that Headlock is. I'm done talking with you. You have your info, and I have a shop to run.
Interesting.
See you around.
Huh?
Huh? What do you want?
Damn. You were all fucking out of it. Here has 4. Okay.
Sleep. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
That they do. It's the families that really get me. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep crate, well, that's just my favorite part of the job. If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon.
It's tight, it's got a smell that's an acquired taste.
If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap.
Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains, save the ones you spill. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market.
It's hilarious.
Built for cargo, redesigned for people. Just the thing for a minimum. It's an artist's way of saying less minimalism is about shedding life's excesses.
Yeah.
Smart choice. I'd say you dodged a bullet, but you're the one holding the gun. Nice meeting you.
Oh, I want to buy a sleep crate. It looked like they present their hand the other man. Man, I keep finding places everywhere. Alright, I had to stop searching around here. I'm gonna be here all
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested in what you're asking. Excuse me. A good song can play on repeat for hours. It never gets old. Aurora, it's...
Love the vibe in this city. Diosdado's my dad's name, and I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid, and even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. Volii Alpha being an ocean world. I'm a free spirit, yo. I wander. But if there's 2 places I vibe with most, it's the bar. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always... When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits, because it was... But even then, my sense of style was always there. It got so bad, I started cutting up my clothes. When I finally could afford some new...
Alright, buddy.
Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured, but the corpse can put up 1,000 billboards, and they still... Zona.
Got a second to chat?
Stealth.
I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon. If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl. Oh. Okay.
Mate, I love her music. You a fan of Boris? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a big... Got a track in me head right now. Boom! Boom! I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with them. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not... I can't stand being away from that place. But I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best. A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing weird about it. I just... In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. It's the way she makes the colors dance. But Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen when she hits those high notes.
So you get it there. Borealis's mods are an experience. And when it peaks... Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her.
LOL.
As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Really? I didn't think she even knew who I was. And who are you? Nah.
Fuck.
I'm keeping this late. Have you been to the Astral? Mate, there's no... This slate. Like...
I wonder if I can drink some of that fucking persuasion juice and get this going. Actually, I did just... I fucking need to level up because now I can put my persuasion too. No skill points, it's a problem.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right?
Who's this person?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Then I'm walking away. You want this stuff?
Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture, and the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv.
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Oh. Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship. You know, I'll just do that. This ought to be good.
No customer. Bienvenue. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is on the... If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Oh, well, I'm told my family tree traces itself back to your honor. Oh, well then, I'm honored to be your first, mon trésor. So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something?
What's this?
Of course, of course.
Let's get this velocity stuff because I think I needed this stuff.
They might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right?
On my... Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms. I think it's a dance, a celebration.
Alright.
That is the essence. Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret. Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astro. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's. We'll see you again soon, yes?
What a city, am I right?
Yes? What? You don't have places like this in
Where'd that guy go?
That's for
Oh,
sure.
there he is.
You try to have a philosophy?
Had a second to chat?
Your life.
Oh.
Alright, let's save this here. It's my best persuasion thing. %, 12%. So I had something that was more than 12%. %? There's the 20%. Let's try this 20%, and if this doesn't work, I'll have to level up before I do this.
Mate. I vibe. Got a track in me. I just need some. Yeah, which is what I can't stand. But I can't listen. A fan. I've been following. I can don't get me wrong. In fact, it's the way, but boring when she hits up. So you get it, Borealis, and when it... Mate, there's no... This slate. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Yeah, I
Critical
do want
success.
what's best for her. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Yes.
LOL.
Ooh, velocities. Diostatos. I used to go by. Even back on. I'm a free, but if there's two, Aurora's my. When I was a kid, but even then, it got so bad. When I finally could. Think so, but the corpse can put a. Peace.
Pull up a chair and have a drink.
Alright.
Hey, get away from me. The strikers are upstairs, so...
Alright, let's save this right here. Shit, I gotta hop off here too in a second.
I'm sorry.
Let's go talk to these dummies right quick. Hatchet.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
The strikers may be better, but we ain't beaten yet.
She's useless.
Strikers look out
She's
for one
useless.
another, right? You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. That's smart. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're...
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly.
Shit.
Ebbside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to. I really can't say I blame you. Andrea, let them in if they change their minds.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
What?
Strikers
What are you
look
looking
out
at?
for one another, right?
Don't mess with the strikers. You know where to find me.
These people are pretty useless. Might kill every single one of them, but we'll see.
I wasn't doing
So, I have a bunch of missions to do. I still didn't even explore the whole city. I don't even know how many missions that is that I have now. It's actually too many. Can I get the hell out of here? I'm so deep in this shithole, I don't even know where I'm at. Let's look at how many missions we look at all these missions. Oh my shit. I'll definitely level up a couple times if I do all the missions here. Rouse 4. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna come in here and probably kill these guys, I imagine.
If you're not here to do business, you best leave before we get pissed off. And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate. The Ebbside Strikers. I ran with them for a good long while, but then it just became unfair. I couldn't even feed myself when I was with them. I clawed myself out of the gutter, and Sioka took no... My talents were being squandered with the Strikers. Oh, so you think you're funny, huh? Keep talking like that, and I'll make sure... So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and... They realized I'm an asset, of course. I'm one of their best guys. I'm tough, dependable, and I make a lot. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time. It's annoying how you're making... Sure, there may be some better use. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine, we won't go around... Whatever.
No, you try anything, you're dead.
I'm watching you.
Back off.
Alright, well, that's whatever. Persuasion in this game, though. It's definitely the move, regardless of, you know, anything else. I've persuaded so many people, so many things. This place. It's very not laid out. I like the inside of Neon. Definitely laid out good. Oh god. Oh. Almost just killed myself. Alright, let's get somewhere. Assuming it's the penthouse. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm more or less, if anything, just fucking confused about the layout of this place. Yeah, let's save the game here. I think that's it from me this evening. I gotta get off, go do some work in the morning, so I better be getting off. But as of this place, yeah, I have to yeah. Activities, the audition, meet Briggs, useless. Back to a person. There's a lot of goddamn missions here. Alright. Yeah. That's it for me. I definitely need to get that. That's 20% right there. We'll be able to literally convince anyone anything. Alright, but yeah, I'm hopping off. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you all.